Well, welcome back to Greenwood Adventures and Happy New Year. The spring has begun, finally. Things are still a little bit wet. Signs of spring are finally showing up quite a bit. It's just cold, so all the petals are leaning down. So, we're gonna move to a new location because I was planning to do Summerfield Park videos, but obviously it's not gonna be as interesting since I scouted this area and nothing much is happening here. We're gonna hit a new location. Most of you are probably familiar with this area that have been watching my videos because I've been constantly walking past this area. And welcome to our new spot. This is where we're gonna start my new adventure. And this area is called Bradford Primary School. As you can see by the sign over here, Bradford Primary School. That looks like a prison rather than a primary school. Well, that's just what I see. So we're gonna start with this area and we're gonna clean up this entire walkway. Spend maybe 3 or 4 hours here and just see what kind of treasures we're gonna discover here. Of course, I came here during the weekend. Obviously, I don't want to have any screaming children in my audio clip. So same time as usual, this area is gonna be quite wet. So first I'm just gonna get rid of the eyesore, which is very obviously littering. So as you can see, children most likely are littering quite often. And judging by the state of the can, this thing has been here for a while. Oh yeah. So we're gonna do a little bit of good service for the school, even though I don't understand why the school themselves don't come here and clean it up, because after all it's their territory, I believe. I at least count this entire path as their territory. And because things are wet now, so my litter picker is not gonna be very picky. So things have been quite busy recently in terms of university. Quite a lot of assignments to do, so obviously the video is gonna start coming out a little bit less often, I guess. Amount of work that I need to do. Unfortunately, things gonna be a little bit slow for this channel. Even though I wish I could continue working on this channel because there's just so much content everywhere. There's just so much things to do. Almost like every street in my area where I live is littered to the teeth. So, you know, this place is very rich with content, unfortunately. We're gonna start simple from here. Leave this patch of grass cleaner. And my nose is running down already. Haven't started a day. Okay, we're finding some paganistic ritual items, probably some branches that have been taped. Too bad their curse won't gonna work on me because I am pagan myself. Mother Nature hopefully is protecting me. Something stuck here in the soil. Let's see what it is. Looks like a bathroom tile, maybe. Oh yeah, it's like a wall tile. I'm gonna leave it here for now. So I'm just going to quickly scan through these bushes for this British ivy, because there's lots of chips bags and lots of common littering that most likely kids drop, which is quite a shame, because if we're literally next to the school and there's so much litter here, it can pretty much tell us the fact that children are not being educated, I guess, on how to keep their place clean. And it's most likely parents' fault, educational fault. So I guess this time I'm just going to give them a hand. Stone tile. So I'm gonna move this one too. I'm gonna get rid of as much things as possible. Bottle of alcohol in the school area, very beautiful. Small littering at the moment. And it feels good to finally work on the flat surface, unlike with the slope. The slope was actually a nightmare to work on. There's always a risk of slipping down or something like that, stepping into something suspicious. You'll never know. So at the moment I'm just removing the very eyesore and a little bit of a hidden stuff that I can see, at least, because somehow most people are blissfully blind here in this city. It's for you to decide whether that's a good thing or not. I'll let you to decide. And we found ourselves some kind of a furniture littering, and this place started to smell like poop for some reason. I'm used to these bad smells at this point, especially from the Northbrook Street slope. But it seems like the Bradford or Barford, there we go. I'm mixing names. Barford Street is no better. Looks like we have some dumped furniture in here as well. This thorn bush over here is hiding quite a bit of treasures inside as well. So Probably not gonna be able to dig in too much. Oh wow, I just noticed this. That's a copper pipe. Look at that. It's not copper, probably. I don't know. Just going to bend it up. Someone missed out on some potential couple of cents, I guess. Probably, I don't know. It's not copper because it looks like a silver coloration. So yeah, we're gonna explore this area because obviously I'm mostly right now at least doing the areas which I walk past. So I just want to get rid of the most disgusting things, leave a cleaner path so Mother Nature could claim all this place back to herself. So just gonna come back here later once I'm gonna fill up this bag and carry all this junk to the bins that are literally right next. Look at this beautiful display. Someone just really inserted a bottle onto a branch. How interesting. Yeah, I got some kids' toys tossed here as well. So just gonna get rid of this much possible. And wow, look at that. A piece to the puzzle. Look at that. FY13. Almost like FU13. Okay, maybe we'll find another piece and we can solve the new license plate. I don't know why, but like every new place that I clean, every new area that I do, there's always some kind of a license plate tossed somewhere. What is this phenomenon that I keep experiencing of license plates tossed? I guess this is just the amount of the level of crimes that are happening here. Delving into the darker parts of the society, you know? Exposing what's really going on within the 1% of the population. Because you gotta realize it's always the 1% that has the fun, let's just say. But yeah, this place is very hard to work in because there's a wall next to me and I can't really pull things out properly. Joys of working in the bushes, I guess. Pick up light stuff. Yeah, digging here is quite difficult because of some branches that are blocking the way. Dig in the raw way. These bushes really love to like spread out and give absolutely zero access to everything. And about this position, I have no idea if this place is allowed to do any landscaping, I guess, like cutting off few branches. I don't think that's gonna be allowed in this area. And I'm not sure why there's so many condoms dropped literally next to a primary school. Very suspicious behavior, question mark? Okay, I really can't dig through this side anymore. I'm just going to pick up loose bits that I just noticed over here very quickly, just to fill in my bag. Absolute filler, good. Lots of candy litterings, so children unfortunately are not, well, I guess I can't excuse them because children are children and by default they're just gonna behave badly. But what I'm worried about is how they're gonna grow up, because I'm starting to believe that this place conditioning these kids to think that this is normal. Like all this litter everywhere is normal. I think that's the worst part about this. Probably the scariest part about this place. Kids gonna grow up thinking that littering is normal, so you know, how are you gonna expect adults version of them to keep their place clean? Quite a scary thought, I must say, that they're being conditioned into this kind of a way of living. I mean, it's up to you to decide whether this is like pretty much third world behavior or not. I'm gonna let you to decide this. British Ivy loves to hide things very well. Probably gonna miss out a good chunk of litter, but at least I'm gonna remove the eyesore and make this place look cleaner. Obviously, I'm making the place cleaner. All right, so the bag is full now. So while I'm walking to the bins, I'm going to fill in with some smaller bits. So yeah, as you can see, this whole schoolyard is just littered. Really interesting behavior. But yeah, it's a good thing that I decided to come here during the weekend because obviously there are no kids. So I'm not gonna get accused of recording them, which is quite stupid. And other thing is that there's not gonna be any noise coming out from this place. Not many people gonna walk past. I'll just be able to enjoy my own peace. Oh, look at that, first lighter of the day. How cute. And oh my goodness, lots of alcohol bottles. Schoolyard, by the way. School area, at least I consider it as a school area. I'm just gonna declare my first bag complete. Just of course gonna pick up more. Look, just candy and sweets everywhere. Like these kids are littering. And parents clearly don't care. If the kids are like that, then the parents are clearly like that. This is welcome to Birmingham, I guess, where situation is clearly very, very, very not beautiful. And look at that, we have a weed grinder out down here. Again, school zone. This is what kids see. Because let me show you this. This is the entrance to the school. And this is the secondary entrance. So this area kids see the most every morning, every day. So think about that. Kids see this every day, get conditioned to think that litter like this is normal. And when they're gonna grow up, they won't gonna care for nature. Bad situation we have here. I'm not gonna overfill my bag actually, so I'm just going to collect some small loose bits. And there we go. At least the yard is almost clean. So yeah, I'm going to use this bin at the very end by the road to mark as my checkpoint. Whomever gonna collect all these bins is gonna have easier time basically collecting them. So yeah, first bag of the day. Morning. Beautiful sight, isn't it? So as you can see, we have a whole junkyard over here. All junkyard, literally 5 meters away from the council bin. So the council sees it. I can tell you that while walking through here many times, they never came here to clean it. They never did. But look what's going on over here. We have piles of rubble that most likely came from this, definitely came from these people. This place is filled with lots of treasures. A lot of things. Look at the state of this place. Oh my goodness. And this place is filled with needles as well. Well. Some trees for some reason and some chairs. So we have some weight scales. How much do I weigh? Does this work? It doesn't work anymore. Oh well, so sad. Lots of things dumped here. And it's basically all this household. The situation here is insane. And we have a lot of tires as well, car tires out of all tires. Yeah, let's I guess begin. So this is gonna be our new quest of the day. Not the day, but I guess of multiple days. So I guess I'm just gonna store a bunch of new crap a little bit further away from my bags so I could have easier time calculating them later on. Let me just finish up this yard a little bit and we're gonna dive into the fun part. This is insane. I didn't expect to have that much stuff in here. I think this place became quite an active littering spot as well, because I believe that every single one of them is contributing to this litter pile. But I'm just going to quickly clean it up, this part at least. We already have a cock gun here with silicone. So someone just literally dumped their silicone gun down here. Very interesting loot. And looks like we have a lot of electronics dumped here. Yeah, lots of extenders and sockets, a bunch of plugs. Hopefully there's no batteries in here. We have some, what is that? PlayStation 1 controllers. Haven't seen those in a while. Look at that. Cool. And we have, what do we have here? We have a BT Digital, some kind of a phone holder, I guess. No idea. And yeah, lots of, for some reason, sockets, plugs, chopped cables. For some reason, no idea. Lots of plugs here. Yeah, all the cables have been just cut off for some reason. Using wires for some reason. Hopefully it's not for something sinister. Let's see. Yeah, still more plugs. Lots of plugs. Sockets. We reached the first rubble pile. Rubble or whatever. Rubble, whatever. The construction leftovers, I guess. Need more devices for some reason. From something. And we found ourselves a bin lid. A bin lid. That's a big part, so we're gonna place it by the bin. We're gonna place bin lid on the bin. There we go. We put our hat on the bin, so the bin has drip now. We dripped out our bin for the council to see. Yeah, we're gonna have fun in this place. I didn't expect to have like that level of littering. More plugs that I missed. Okay, lots of fencing and it's just furniture bits. We're gonna have to get hands on hands with this area to carry out a bunch of heavier stuff. But that's gonna be later because I do wanna fill up at least a couple of bags and then we're gonna see what kind of a joys we can perform. But as you can see, this place is, I would say, well, since I walk here like every week, honestly, I could say that this have appeared more. No one even bothered to do this place at all. So now we have so much junk in here, it's unbelievable. Okay, we found some weird small shoes for kids with fake golden chains. Into the bag they go. Finding some weird bottles. The bag's gonna fill up quickly here in this area. I just need to watch my step because I did see some needles in this area. And look at that, how symbolic. We have a broom. Okay, we have some buckets filled with some stuff as well. Lots of pens in here as well for some reason. Some odd tree littering. Nature's mockery, look at this. There's gonna be probably a lot of classifications down here. Lots of tearing, so this video will take a while to edit it out. Okay, I'll keep this bag and use it up. First we're gonna get rid of the smaller bits. Look at that, another controller. No idea what this is from. Another gamepad. Cut off cable, so I guess someone really was collecting cables for some reason. Even though these cables don't really provide any of the copper from what I've seen and experienced myself during my younger days. Okay, we got some toys as well. Formula cars, some small toys, police car, more toys, and of course, more toys. A bus. How interesting. And we have another controller with empty batteries, that's good. And we have a helicopter toy that won't gonna fit in the bag. And we have this weird spinny toy. Spinny. Some kind of a, probably table, some kind of a gaming props. Yeah, as you can see, we're going deep in this place. Lots of clothing as well, is gonna be absolute nightmare. But yeah, this place is filled with needles. And thankfully, I actually brought myself one container just in case. And look at that. And that's probably like the very old internet router. Probably. Another bag complete. The bag's gonna fill up very quickly here. They will fill on extremely quick. And while I'm carrying one bag, I'm gonna bring something with me. And I finally saw my first reward of the day. We got ourselves a broken chair and one more bag. There we go. So I'm gonna use this blue bag that I found first, using the environment for my own advantage. And where was it? Ah, there it is. Ah, two of them. Found ourselves two British pennies. Very nice. We're rich. Okay, so let's get rid of this mattress thing first. And I'm going to take this dragon toy. Look at this state of the dragon toy, how depressing. Maybe this plushie as well. Two plushies. So yeah, that's the interesting part about all this, is that I'm basically, just by moving things 5 meters closer to the bin, I'm forcing the council basically to take action. The fact that they haven't taken any action from here is unbelievable. Okay, we're gonna take some more toys, I guess. We're gonna take this helicopter, insert it in here. We have a dinosaur toy. Does it have a battery? That's the important thing to check. Okay, the thing is broken. There's something useful I could use, because I need to open this toy thing to check if there's a battery inside. Just some extra chairs to take away. Some healthy chairs, by the way. Well, not so healthy, but still usable. Nothing, really. It's crazy. What is that? Oh, that's the exhaust pipe for the heating, I guess. The boiler, can't see anything useful at the moment. Yeah, okay, found it. I'm gonna smash the plastic bit. There we go. The thing has been opened and we found only one battery. That's not good. Okay, that was a terrible plan. Never do that again. So one battery is not savable, unfortunately. And other battery is gonna be brought to the store. I went too hard. What do we have here? We have some NHS tapes. Not NHS tapes, VHS. Haven't seen those in a while. That's crazy. Maybe this old treasure has been here for a while. Finding some weird toys. Lots of Looks like waste of money, honestly, to me. Lots of toys. Lots of toys. Nah, the classic toy car. I remember these. I used to play with these kind of things a lot on the carpet. What a childhood I had until things got dark. Okay, so, ooh, we have some unopened rope. Look at that. I'm keeping that one. This is my first ever time when I found something other than coins or some small trophies that could be useful. That's crazy. So someone bought the rope and didn't even use it. And we found some weird light bulbs. These are probably not good tossing them out, but I don't know what else to do with them. And we found some kind of a small, probably for cards or whatever. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna bring this bag out now with one chair. Slowly gonna get rid of a lot of junk. No, someone has to do it. Look at the state of this place. Hey? Yeah, pretty much. I know.
How long that's been there?
I know. I know. That's the worst part. Council do take care of these bins, so they see this place, but they choose to not act.
It's even worse when you go and there's like a from there to here, full up of bins, and they drive past it every time and don't even try and even take it or anything like that.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I'm going to secure my first loot. This rope. Unbelievable. Like completely unused rope. So I'm going to unpack myself for now, because I need to pull out one container. So here's the deal. I pull out my trusty needle container. I'm going to first pick up the needles that I can see. So here's one needle. There we go. That's how you collect the needles. Be careful, I pick them up with a little picker on the butt side first, in case there's a needle head, and needle 2, needle 3, needle 4. That's a needle head. There we go. Needle 6 with the piston inside. Needle 7. Needle... Ooh, this one is loaded. This one is loaded. This one is loaded. Oh my goodness. Very loaded. I don't know what to do with this, to be honest, because I don't think this will fit into my container. So... Oh wow. There's more needles. Shoot. I don't know what to do. Actually, I just remembered. It's probably not a recommended thing to do, but since I need to fit it in, I'm going to cut the piston part. There we go. So the fluids would remain safe inside and nothing will push it out. Big brain moment. Oh my goodness. Problem solving. I lost the count, so I guess I'll just count them in the edit. So okay, there's one more needle down here. There we go, with a needle. 2 unused needle heads. Yep. This place is packed. Look at that, another needle. Next to school, by the way. Next to school, primary school, or out of all schools. Another needle secured. That's a needle piston from what it looks like. Yeah, it looks like a needle piston. I guess I'll just put it in here just in case. Man, this is crazy. So I guess maybe some kind of a homeless camp was set up in here, and they were just doing a lot of fun stuff. Not sure why these pen-looking things are here. Next to a child's school, by the way. All this joy. There's more. Honestly, what's the point of living when you just downgrade yourself to this kind of a state? Oh wow, this is a solid syringe. Solid syringe with a massive needle. Turn around, inside you go. Toilet seat, of course, gotta love seats. Lots of needle caps over here. I've already lost the count of the syringes, but this is not good. Any more syringes? Probably more are gonna be discovered later on. Oh shoot, where's the cap? Oh, it's on the ground. Need to not forget this one, obviously. Cap's supposed to be on my finger. There's clearly lots of those crack spoons, as I like to call it, that have been used to heat up the material. My question is where they are getting the material and where they're getting the money to use the material. So I guess people show kindness to them by giving them change, and they use that change to numb themselves out. That's just my conclusion. Your kindness being turned into sin. So, yeah, take it what you will. Another syringe. I don't think I'm gonna have enough space for this amount of needles that I discovered here. There's more syringes down here. This one is burnt. Okay, what else? This one is ripped, so I won't be able to reuse this one. And there's one syringe right over here. Very green syringe. Very nice. I lost the count, but look how much I already have. The whole thing is tight. You know, piston goes inside. I have to get rid of these syringes, and I'm just pulling more of them out, making the place a little bit safer for myself. Got some pet feeding thing, and a very massive 2-coiner. That doesn't look even British anymore. It's not British. Look at that. Wait, it is. 1 penny? 1 penny that massive? Whoa. When was it made? 1967. Holy mother of nature. That's one old coin. Whoa. And it's bent sadly in the middle, like bent inwards, but damn, that's an old find. That's a relic find. Okay, so we collected some needles. I'm going to keep this container out. Just need to place it somewhere where I wouldn't forget it. So I guess I can leave it on the path, placed on the path like this, because I know no one's gonna take it. Plant it right here. And we're gonna continue with the treasures now. Treasures. Self-seal bags. Lots of sealing bags. But for what? Why there's so much of it? Not sure. So I guess I'm gonna use half of this bag, because it looks like half of it is only ripped. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this joy. Like, look, this whole bag is just filled with these seal things. Why? Is it stolen, or someone just bought so much of it that they couldn't find the use for it anymore? So they decided to toss it out down here. I have no idea. But regardless, we're gonna carry that out. I'm gonna place it right on this chair. Display of their council laziness, I guess. Okay, we have ourselves a backpack, or as I like to call it, a loot crate. Is it filled with anything? Looks like it has a book inside. Cables, but nothing. Well, it has a screwdriver, so I could have used this screwdriver. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one, I guess, on the ground by the tree in case I'm gonna find some more toys that need opening up. And look at the state of this Jimmy Neutron. He's cooked. He's absolutely cooked. Okay, so toilet seat. I'm gonna go into the backpack. Pet ball, feeding ball. What is this sheet for? This carpet looks like a doormat. So this thing is, I keep stepping on it. So I guess we're gonna just put some clothing inside here, and we have ourselves probably what was of the clock. So remains of a clock, and lots of furniture bits, lots of electronic toys. Not cool. And I'm going to carry this military guy. Look at this. Some weird guy. All right, let's pull out this little bag. Ah, that's where all the cable went, I guess. Loot bag filled with controller, Xbox controller. So can we have a Batman's toy probably, or some kind of a knockoff Batman's toy. Some glass pieces, mats inside, fridge, drawer, bring it out. With this drawer as well. Take it away. Yeah, by the end of my shift here, this pile is gonna be massive probably. Because as I said, my output is insane. But yeah, fridge drawer with a cloth. I'll do the rubble later because no point of dealing it with now. I'm gonna drag this carpet out. Gonna pick up my little picker, litter picker, put it in the branch down here. Wrap this cover, take these mats Yeah, we're just gonna basically carry things now. Not sure why council didn't choose to do this when they clearly see all this mess. But yeah, that's the situation of Birmingham. And there's like a clear path made as well. Lots of activities have been happening here. So, okay, this carpet is gonna be absolute nightmare to deal with. Okay. With some British ivy as well to secure all the loot. Okay, more carpets. Too bad it's the decomposing carpets because it's leaving a bunch of particles everywhere now. But I guess pros beat cons, I guess. Pile slowly being decreased. Furniture bits. Put them against the tree for now. What else do we have in here? Just a bunch of rubble part. There we go. I saw another needle. I saw another needle. Pick up this cap of the needle. There we go. Very deep into this pile. Another syringe secured with a little bit of a black material inside. There we go. Joystick secured. Never mind, another joystick is poking out of the ground. A very dirty joystick. Lots of joysticks in this area. What can I do? We have some adventurers here that come to numb themselves down. Essentially, they are the ones who made the choices to end up like that. I can't really feel bad for them. For they are the ones who build their lives like that. And I found a very large pin down here. So I'm going to find something to place it into so the bag wouldn't get pierced and someone wouldn't get their finger pierced. I'm gonna insert it into a can like this. Oh, there we go. Perfect. I'm gonna pick a bunch of smaller bits for now, like this light bulb, some cans, shards of plastic, so I could see the ground better, because obviously this place is very much infested with needles. Gotta take care of that first. So I assume that quite a bit ago some homeless camp was set up down here in the bushes, and they were doing their fun joystick moments, wasting their lives away instead of trying to fix it, but they chose to do this. I'm just gonna put needle remains down here, syringe pistons or whatnot, more bag sealers for some reason. Okay, what is this plastic sheet? Just empty plastic sheet. There we go. We got some textbooks with roots on top, so it's been here for a while. Yeah, even pages turned into... Oh, it's Thomas the Train thing. That's crazy. Finding some very ancient loot. One more chair down here, and I have to pull it out. Lots of clothing hung on the tree. Oh, with lots of leeches and bugs, slugs, sluggies, buggies, rotting the tree from inside. Oh, never mind, this whole thing is rotten. So, poor tree got ruined just by a cloth. Small bag contains some kind of curtains, the plastic curtain things. And we're gonna put some, can put this ventilation pipe, declare this one complete as well. Yeah, I'm gonna burn fruit bags in this area a lot to bring this bag. Ah, shoot, it ripped. I'm gonna grab one of the chairs. Oh, this one is heavy. Okay, so I guess this one is for later. Probably got soaked. Take my bag, I guess, and then I reuse this one. Coat, I guess. We're gonna take a coat, a very crusty coat, in solidified state coat. There we go. Bag number 3. And a pile. I'm gonna take care of these bits. Oh shoot, I just stepped on glass. Yeah, the council is gonna have fun with this pile of random mess. If they don't wanna take it from there, take it from the bin. Let's reuse this bag, I guess, right now. So this bag was just clothes, I guess. I gotta be careful a little bit. Exactly. Another needle stuck in the soil. Unused needle head. I'd say let the natural selection do its own thing. There we go. Okay, some small plastic bits. Typical cans, clothing. Lots of clothing. It's gonna be mixed junk. Ooh, another chunky needle. Uncovered. See, I told you, I gotta be careful. And lots of these gaming plastic mats, weird things. Not sure what they're called. I forgot the word for it. It's like a table game treasures. And we have a whole pile of whatever this is. Not sure. Toothbrush. Wow. They keeping it hygienic as well. Hard to believe. Oh, another VHS with some balls, yellow balls and VHS. It looks like we have like quite ancient loot mixed with recent stuff. So I can pretty much say that this place has been neglected for longer than the Northbrook Street has been neglected. This place has been neglected maybe for like proper 30 years based on the treasures I'm finding here. Not good indeed. Pull out this clothing to uncover more smaller joys to secure. Another doormat. Or this one looks like a toilet mat. Okay. And I uncovered one more penny. Yay, we're getting rich. Okay, we're getting rich. One more penny. The fact that we found an ancient one is crazy. And we're gonna put this mop head in here. Mossy mop head. You mossy mop head. That could be like an insult. Okay, the bag is ripping, so I'm gonna have to take it away. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna take this. Okay, so let's just secure these syringes again. My container is almost full. That's how bad this is. And I probably beat my own record, which last year it was like 16 syringes in one video. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna find a lot more here, because already I just uncovered another one. Coming here with a rake is gonna be a good thing, because I haven't brought it today. Okay, they could be stuck between these branches or a little bit just beneath the soil. So I'm just gonna brush through with my litter picker just to get as much needle or syringe evidence as possible and get rid of it. That's a lollipop. Okay, I'm not sure like how many syringes I have right now, so I can't really react to it as much, but I'm pulling out quite a lot. And honestly, I'm thinking that I actually did beat my record, which is honestly pathetic, because I just pulled another syringe. Like, look how packed this thing is. It's not even moving anymore. And there's more. Okay, this one is just a syringe cap. Never mind. Well, situation here is not beautiful, that's for sure. Syringe piston, probably. Yep, syringe piston. Look at this branch. It has thorns, but it's not thorn bush. It's actually some kind of a tree that is just protecting itself. That's cool. Never seen that before. Any more syringes down here? Gotta take care of this place before I hurt myself, so you know. Yeah, there's one more here. Without the piston, but I do count them obviously because they are the main thing. And we found ourselves a wristband. Wow, look at that. Poppy appeal. Just look how tight this place is. I didn't expect to find so many of them here. Next to the school, by the way. I gonna keep nailing this point. We are literally next to a primary school. What if some rogue kid decided to come here? Huh? And what's then? Then the kid's gonna step on some needle and that's it. He's cooked for the rest of his life. Okay, let's see. Any more syringes down here? Toys. Not sure what this is for. It's a squishy toy. Cool. I'm just scanning this area because you'll never know. Maybe some might be tossed somewhere. Let's check this area too, just to double check it. No way, there is. Look, right in the sight. That's just insane. Another syringe. Oh my God. How are you people so tolerant for this? I don't even have any more space for any other syringes, so... But I will try to insert them in if I'll find any more. But I'm probably above my record now again. This is insane, really. And I bet there's still more needles somewhere in the ground or under the leaves or branches. I'll place this one down. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my bag again. Actually, no. Let's just check what buckets do we have down there. Place this litter picker down on the branch. So I'm just going to check what are these buckets, because I could use them actually. Never mind. made a bigger mess for myself. I'm gonna carry these out. Wristband goes into a bucket. Now, this bucket, I can probably use it if I'm holding it correctly to store a bunch of these smaller bits of furniture. Just get rid of some rubble. Not gonna overload this bucket because it's obviously broken. Not sure what kind of a strategy to use at the moment for this place. I mean, I could use buckets, but I need some kind of a plastic sheet to place it on below. And I actually had a plastic sheet. Okay, let's just check this carpet because I'm planning already ahead of myself. So this carpet, because the thing is, I can just create a pile of rubble right on top so the grass wouldn't get ruined. And right in this drawer, there was actually one sheet. So I could use this one actually. Pile on all this rubble. So I'm going to secure one side and secure the other side, and there we go. Talk about using brain while cleaning things. And I'm gonna use these buckets then just to carry all this junk out. But we're gonna turn this place into a dumping spot. Now, funny thing about the weather itself, it showed that it's gonna be sunny today, but I don't see any sun coming out. But I guess Mother Nature changed her mind today. Lots of tiles, lots of furniture bits. So yeah, we're having fun. This is one of the solutions that I would basically do. Little by little. Okay, let's just get rid of the most annoying bits first. Bricks. Take the bricks away too. We don't need them here. Oh, just a bunch of big pieces. There we go. Let's switch up to the litter picking because I want to get rid of the smaller bits now. But I will save these buckets. Just leave them here because obviously no one's going to come here to take them away. So I'm just going to pull out this chair. Take it away. I'm gonna get rid of the misc stuff first as well. Like these brooms, the smaller buckets. Just gonna literally remove the eyesore and put this eyesore for a visual display. Now bag time. Let's continue the work. Where's my picker? My picker was hung on the... Little Robin came to spectate me again. He's right over there on the tree branch. Let's just continue the work. I guess little Robin is gonna be my spiritual animal. Little curious being supervising the people how to clean places and whatnot. Nature has its beautiful moments. Just too bad that people are clearly showing the signs that they hate this nature. They hate nature basically. That's why they do these kind of things. Put this into the bag, secure it. Let's check this bag. Oh, it's ripped, so can't reuse it. This one spot is slowly being uncovered. Very slowly we're gonna uncover this place, heal it a little bit. Obviously it's not gonna be one-time thing here because this spot is filled with content. So we're gonna have a big mission to complete over some time. But at least, you know, quite a good majority of litter now has been diffused, at least the hazardous part where there was a ton of syringes dumped here. Not sure what this bottle is for. Weird thing. Okay, we have a toy car here. We have a small plate covered in rust and lots of construction DIY droppings. A very nice looking toy car. So looks like we still have quite a bit of stuff to uncover. Once I'm gonna start finishing up this area, then I guess I'm gonna bring the rake to rake this junk and uncover more litter. Okay, so this branch is blocking my... That's one That's one straight angle branch. Look at this. That's a rare sight. Okay, gonna put some clothing into the bag. Gotta be careful because they might be hiding some syringes. And that's it. This bag is complete. Take this car toy. Very interesting car toy. That's what I like about this spot actually. It's just the bins are literally here. So close. All right, bag number 4. And the bin decided that it doesn't like the cap anymore. How to solve your anger issues? Just come do litter picking. Now spread this garden litter apart a little bit more. Smaller bits gonna be put in the bucket. Looks like we have another router for ourselves. Sky router. Yep. This random ball over here. So maybe I'm just gonna pick it up and use the bucket to carry it out away. A huge diffuse. I don't know what this ball is even. It's probably just like a ball of grass. Carry it away using the bucket. Back into the pit we go. Now for my own sake, I'm just going to go back to this pile down here. Again, bigger pieces from here. Chair, I believe, or small table, no idea. Sadly, it's still junkyard. Slowly, we're gonna take care of it. Luckily, they of course provided me with some buckets so I can use them to secure most of the stuff. And buckets are very useful tools. Very useful. What is this? Some tripod thing. Carryable luggage. Empty, sadly. What is that? Huh? Not sure what I just picked up, but some kind of a weird thing. No idea. It's quite heavy as well. Let's see if I can pick up this bag. Hopefully it's not ripped. Well, it's a bag inside the bag. So we're gonna take these away. Okay, a bottle fell out. So all the loose bits gonna go on here. Lots of rubble here. Yeah. And lots of lids or something. I have no idea what this is. Just pretty much just carrying a bunch of bags away. The chair. Some kind of a wood frame. Yeah. So I bet the console is gonna be shocked when they're gonna see this pile. The worst part is I would say I'm not even 25% there. Chair. Just gonna plant the chair like this. But yeah, I would say I'm not even 25% in, and it's already a massive pile. People neglected this place clearly. So now I'm just going to get rid of the most obvious eyesore. Electronic switch or whatever this bulb is. There's a bag literally dumped in the soil. It's filled with plaster bits. So yeah, do construction at home, toss it over the fence, and don't think about it anymore. Oh, that's a wet jacket. All right, what else can I grab from here? Looks like these bags are filled with leaves and whatnot. Carry out the lighter stuff first, and I bet there's still far worse spots somewhere else compared to this. I'm gonna inspect all these bags that are filled with leaves, if they're carryable or not. I bet they're gonna rip because they've been here for a while probably. Looks like we have a tiny purse over here. What's the point of this, honestly? Like, you can't even fit your phone in here. Sure, for aesthetic, but I guess it's still not practical. But at least this place is providing me some bags, secure stuff. We got some notepads with some picture framing, I believe. Yeah, look at this. Foreign object. If you know, you know. We have another bag right under the leaves. Ooh. That's a healthy bag, so I can reuse it, I guess. Using the environmental items for my own advantage. Got some kids' books dumped here. Look at that. Some kind of a jewelry. What is it? Even metal or just plastic? Okay, it feels like metal, but it's just probably coated with cheap crap, whatever, don't care. Litter is litter. Then we got some pillows, because why not? Tie up this bag. There we go. And I can use this plastic bag. It's not usable. It's ripped. Oh well. Oh, this one is very much usable. So I'm gonna reuse this bag. We have a backpack. Backpack with a sock inside and some rope inside. And we got some metal bits again. Barely used candle. Look at that. A barely used candle. What a waste of money. Lots of paracetamol. Is it used? Not even unused. Apparently medication causes quite a lot of harm to nature as well, so it's a good thing that we're actually getting rid of it. Found a tiny spoon. Found a paint with perfume inside. Happy to be. More like happy to litter. Okay, I don't want to really overload myself with this. Okay, we got some scales. Is there any battery inside? Of course it's screwed in. And a tiny backpack. Looks empty, so good. No personal stuff left inside. Okay, I'm gonna go get the screwdriver. Break off this piece and get the battery out. There we go. Battery out. Battery out. Now we can safely dispose this. Gonna grab this milk carton too into the bag. This weird thing as well. And I'm going to drag it away together with this bag. There we go. More rubbish. This pile is just keeps getting bigger. Okay, so just to catch my breath, I'm gonna do a little bit of a litter picking again. More leftovers from this homeless camp that was here. Got some rope with some remaining clampies, clips or clamps, whatever. And there we go, rope secured. Now we can pull out this plushie of the dog. Look at this doggo, the state of this dog. Look at the state of that poor thing. Damn, every toy has batteries inside. What's going on? Why? Okay, these batteries are rusted, so there's no saving them, I believe. This one looks healthy enough, so I guess we're saving that one. The other one, oh yeah, they're corroded. Let's keep them in the toy. People dump toys with the batteries inside, and they don't care. Lots of brush heads dumped here. Let's get rid of the eyesore first, because this litter is glowing to everyone. If the eyesore is gone, then this whole place will start looking a little bit more clean. It's all about the optics at the very first stage. That's just how life works. Okay, found some slippers, another game pad, and what is this? Oh, that's a cassette Sega. Looks like a Sega console, some kind. I could be wrong. There's a whole console dumped here. Someone really said, get rid of everything and whatever, don't care. Okay, one more bag secured. More furniture bits, I guess. There we go. Bag number 5. Yeah, let's do another bag, why not? I need to burn through my bags anyways, because I bought myself new bags, actually. But the problem is, I still have quite a good amount of these rolls. And the little Robin is still keeping distance within. He either recognizes me now, or these birds love to watch people work, probably. I have no idea what's going on with this phenomenon. Some cloth, lots of razors dumped here as well, shaving razors. Oh, look at that, we have double layer of the fencing. So, wow, there's a lot of junk here. We found ourselves a big ball that I will probably use for the bags to carry them out if they're ripped. There we go. Using the findings for my own advantage. Found some shoes, some slippers. That's a diaper, I believe. Oh yeah. There we go. A stinker secured. That's good. All right, we have a toolkit. We found ourselves a toolkit. Look at that. Unused. All of the heads are still here. Rusted. Cool, cool. waste of money, I guess. People just love to buy stuff and just throw them away. Interesting. And I found a battery down here. Good. I've saved so many batteries, it's unbelievable. And no way, I just found a syringe down here. Wow. Okay. Looks like this video is gonna have a lot of syringes today. Whoa. And I found an egg. Is it a fake egg? Yeah. So yeah, happy upcoming Easter, I guess. I found my own egg. It's wood. Too bad it's not fresh. I would probably keep it, but yeah, happy Easter, everyone. Even though Easter is quite far away still. Take care of this syringe. I think I've got a branch under in my hoodie. Okay, it's slipping right into my neck. Okay, there we go. Seems like the syringes are still popping up, unfortunately. I found a car toy. Dump this syringe down here for now. Let's get rid of these disgusting litterings down here. Still have a lot of stuff here, especially these gaming pad things. Pads still popping up. Furniture bits, more of these, and more. Okay, brush head. Lots of brush heads. This one is filled with water. To finish off this bag, pick up this disgusting bag. Why not? Let's carry it out. And bag number 6. Okay, some weird toys. Finding some weird toys, and you spin the thing to match all the superheroes together. Match-free toy, I guess that's what it's called. Probably. Okay, let's collect a bunch of stuff from here, so later on I would have cleaner steps later. Lots of cans, some diaper, a bag filled with tin cans, good. Lots of bottles and ropes and rubble. So someone really treated this place as their personal dumping ground. Out of sight, out of mind kind of a situation. Just be like, let the public figure out this crap. Lots of beer cans. Right, we found like a huge pile of discs down here. Quite a good amount of discs. ADZ, August 28th, empty disc. Empty disc, empty disc. How boring. They're all just, yeah, they're all rotten pretty much. But yeah, a good chunk of discs found here. And a very, very odd, oh my goodness, very horrified guy toy. Boys seen stuff. Oh, there was a syringe down here and a small mirror piece. I'm gonna keep that one. But yeah, there's some few syringes down here. Again. Okay, I'm gonna keep this mirror, tiny mirror, because someone requested for me to find one tiny mirror. So there we go. Quest complete. Right, where the needles are. Okay, yeah. Where are they? There they are. Looks like loaded with something again. What are these? What are these syringes? Now they don't have the needles on. They have like weird plastic things, as if to drop them into eyes or something. I don't know. That's very weird. I guess safer handling. Let's just secure these syringes. I hope they're gonna fit in here. The amount of syringes I found here is insane. I don't think even going to fit anymore. They don't fit anymore. I need to find some kind of a temporary container. Yeah, this one is full. No more syringes. I overloaded it. Let's just check. What can I do? Yeah, carry them in the cup. I guess I'm gonna use this cup for now to store them in and carry it with myself home, because then I can put these all needles into the container safely. This is how bad the situation here is when I have to search for different containers to solve my problems. Let's continue with the cans. This doggo toy. How many things do they have batteries inside? This one is screwed in as well. Oh, yeah, I won't be able to get inside this one because there's no like a hook on point for me to hook into. So I guess this one is gonna go into trash. Sometimes you're not prepped for some problems. Same thing goes for the neat syringes. I did not expect to find them so many in here. It's insane. And there's probably gonna still be more next time when I'm gonna come here. I guarantee that. The sun is finally coming out. Okay, let's tie this bag up. Oh, good. It's not slipping. And we have bag number 7. Bag number 7. But yeah, look at the pile already that I have collected. That's like insane amount. Let's do more. Got some tiny plates. Pick up the bottles and cans. Just something that is pickable basically. The cloth that refuses to get picked up. And let's get rid of these clothes down here, I guess. Because there might be some needles hidden underneath. Nice and easy. I knew it. I knew it. I was right. Look at that. There's a syringe. Well, well, well. Oh, look at that. Another one. This is insane. How many syringes does this place have? And now people looking at the pile and be like, what is going on? Good. This is what they did to themselves. Now the whole trash pile is gonna be for public display, basically. To show them what kind of a situation they created themselves. Not gonna reveal it, but someone dropped their patient tag down here. Not scared to get their information doxed. Or do they just don't have any secondary thinking effect? Looks like we have a suit jacket dumped here. More. There we go. The sun finally came out. More clothing. Lots of textile dropped here. Lots of it. But yeah, the bags are filling up really quick. Ooh, this one's heavy now. It's slipping away. Too bad. Okay, one more furniture bit. And bag number 8. Let's place the needles into the cup. I did not expect this spot to be that infected, but at least a good majority of litter now is gone, but we still have a lot. Okay, what do we have? We have a water gun that made a noise, I think. Still have lots of weird pieces. Gonna finish off this clothing pile, I guess. There we go. This tree can finally breathe. Just a little bit raking will be required here to get rid of these small bits and uncover potentially more syringes, because there's still like this place is filled with these crack spoons as well. This place is still probably hiding quite a bit of treasures. Okay, let's continue this part now. Lots of rubbish bags. Plastic everywhere, honestly. Disgusting. I'm gonna move these buckets out of the way so maneuvering would be easier in this spot. I'm gonna pick up this flower pot. So yeah, this is what 1% of population has been up to, as you can see. It tells good amount of a story, this place, huh? And let's carry out this bigger piece out. Yep, 9. Okay, cool. I'm just going to collect a bunch of litter from here. So yeah, there we go. We have some foreign clothing. They really love to show who's been littering in this place. And what do we have here? We have some console, I believe. Then we got some extra buckets. Use later. I'm just gonna collect a bunch of bits from here. So we have a dog toy down here. Yeah. Shoes, more brushes, some big bottles. Diffuse this one, uncap it, squish it. I like to do this for the big bottles to save as much space as possible. Look at this interesting growth over here. I'm gonna remove this bit from him so the plant could grow easier. Lots of takeaway litterings, bagged goods. So good thing they bagged it, but the bags are a bit ripped, so need to be careful with these ones. There's more. The spot smells like poop, not gonna lie. And the worst part is I'm seeing some crack spoons down here. And we have a punching bags, I believe. What can I say? We have everything here. It looks like we're gonna have quite a bit of a fun down here. Oh, perfume bottle. Look at that. Still full. Dark aura. Lol. Okay. Dark indeed. This bag is gonna go into this basket. Yeah, I'm just gonna secure this clothing roll and whatever this is. That's pretty much it. So yeah, now for the remainder of my time here, I'm just gonna secure a bunch of loose bits. I'm going to secure some loose bits. Leave my little picker here so I would remember it. Come here to pick up the syringes. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of a carrying only for the last bit, and that's it. So I have 10 bags and a huge pile. which I'm going to increase. And at the same time, I'm actually gonna hide these buckets for now. At least these ones. Hide them down here, because I will return obviously here. This bucket, I will probably use it later as well. My punching bag, lots of bottles. This is probably like £1 or £2 amount of bags filled with bottles. If there was some kind of a deposit spot where you could cash out the glass bottles into like money. Okay. Right, so here's the problem now. So we're gonna have to use the cup. So first needle is down here. There was one somewhere nearby. Damn it. There was one somewhere nearby here as well. Well, I lost it. Damn it. I could have went for my record. Could have increased my record more so I could flex on people. Well, that sucks. I've lost it. Okay, yeah, I don't see it anymore. I lost it. Damn. Maybe I'll see it again. If I will, I will. If I won't, I won't. I'm gonna place it back down, but if I'll see it, I'll pull it out. Get rid of this bucket, I guess. More sealer bags. Let's just get rid of these tiles. Good. Pick up as much as possible. Carry this bucket out of the way. Leave the bucket down here. Now let's go pick up the heavier stuff. Yeah, but a good thing I'm wearing today the thin coat, because I knew it's gonna get warm. It's around 10 degrees and it's like the most perfect temperature for me. So get rid of this basket.
Oh my thing,
Yeah, many people do that. Okay, so we got some odd bags dumped here as well. Drag this out. If you wanna see this, it's on Greenwood Adventures on YouTube.
I don't know. I'll follow you up, man.
Yeah.
You work for the council?
Nope. It's
just
independent.
yourself?
Yeah.
My partner, she does this stuff as well. Be careful in there as well, because there are heroin needles in there. You gotta be careful.
I already took care of it.
You took care
I've
of it.
collected like 30 of them. They're in container now, so.
You got a container. Yeah, it is pretty dangerous in there.
I know. I've dealt with a lot of junk. Trust
I
me.
keep taking pictures and sending it to the council, and it seems like they're not doing anything. And there's a school next door. So
Yeah, that's.
it's not.
But now at least most of the needles that I've found are secured.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just a bunch of rubble left. Pretty
It's
much.
just ridiculous.
Well, thank you and have a good day. My nose is running. All right. Oh, more pipes. That's the best part about wearing the vest, because many people assume that I work for Consul. Not many people are gonna be getting aggroed over me fly tipping here, because essentially I am fly tipping, but with other people fly tips. So it's quite a dilemma here as well. Just gonna get rid of this. More bags. It's probably too heavy. No, it's carryable. Okay. This thing over here, because it's all destroyed and very visible. And look we have a bag with VHS dumped. There we go. We have a ton of VHS dumped here. Lots of historic artifacts. One is falling out because this basket is in shambles. But yeah, looks like the console is gonna have a lot of fun. Just gonna double check if there's any syringes on the ground. That's something I don't wanna leave around. That's not a piston. Okay. Plastic littering. Okay, gonna pick up this mirror piece because it's giving me paranoia. Floor mats or whatever these are. More bags. There we go. Now the area looks a lot more diffused, but it's still hiding quite a bit of a good amount of stuff. especially here. This bag is ripped. Okay. Look, these people are just doing it to themselves, honestly. Like, what? Why? This door also leads to this beautiful site. And there's a fridge down there. And there we go. We started with the wheel almost. And we're gonna finish with another wheel. Well, I still have a little bit more time, so I guess. Let's see. There we go. That's it, I would say, for today. So, I got 10 bags and this insane, ridiculous amount of litter. All of it from there.
Yeah, it's what happens all the time.
Yeah.
It is really bad. This has probably happened in the last what?
Do you know what it comes down to as well, though? It comes down to the dustmen as well, because the dustmen, are picking and choosing what areas they want to feed, and then they must sit. Sometimes there's like 6 wagons around here just to pick up, and what they're doing is they take, even though they're on strike and whatever else, they take the bin, but then they won't take the extra bags.
Yeah.
But then they should take the extra bags because they're putting us in that position whereabouts we have to put these extra bags in. Where else are we going to throw them?
But we can't put them here though, that's the problem. Even if we start, maybe, I don't know, people could put them in their cupboards. A lot of people got cupboards, or put them up somewhere, but leaving them here and in the bushes, that is also health and safety for us lot here.
But then you think about that.
Do you see what I mean? So
when you go to the tips and out there, half of the stuff they won't even take anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm okay, baby.
So what are residents going to do with it? I know they shouldn't put it here, but how many times we complain, but nothing gets done.
I just usually leave everything by the bins, because basically that's just literally forcing them to take it.
Yeah, that is. So
They will listen to schools, or the schools will have to. Basically, I'm forcing someone to do it, regardless. I don't care what they're gonna do with it. I took all the crap from there, because obviously that will remain always there.
that will always go until the council do that themselves. That's so.
That's
They
the
won't
thing.
touch it because they blame the residents for throwing it over.
Yep.
But it's not just the residents that throw it over. People that walk past throw things in.
Yeah.
I know, I've seen them do it. That's what it comes down to be honest with you.
It's always the government.
Always the government.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Have a good day, lovely.
Yeah, you too. So people do get annoyed by it, but that's the thing. No one takes action. So I'm just going to collect my stuff and I'm going to disappear. Collect all this treasure. I'm not sure how many needles I've collected, but 10 bags and I don't know how much extra. Probably like 30 extra. Well, that's for the council to figure it out. Next part, I don't know when it's gonna come out. Probably either next weekend, because obviously I do want to come only on the weekends to do this place. But yeah, I will have to carry these home with myself because I don't have a bigger container. And of course, I left the license plate here. Well, that's it for today, honestly. Have a good day. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.